Hello, welcome to Draves Archery, dravesarchery.com. I got a couple crossbows here that I feel honestly are the only two crossbows in the crossbow industry that are playing ball right now as far as easy, lightweight, fast, quiet, short, compact, easy to maneuver. The average person can cock them, so on and so forth. First of all, let's start out with the Mission MXB 360. This one here is my personal one. I got it in the tactical edition. Tactical edition just has Pictani rail and it's black, and I have the carbon grips and so on and so forth to make it look a little different. I'll go over this package real quick, how it comes. These here are extra. These here are limb dampeners made by Archery and Archery. They help reduce a little bit of vibration and noise out of it. And I went ahead and added those in. I've been playing with this bow some. But this bow is going to come with the bow. It's going to come with the scope. Your choice of scope depending on what package you buy. They make 3 different ones. I would recommend the better one, or I would recommend an aftermarket scope, and I'll get to that here in just a minute. Buy the cheaper one and just put on the HHA. But it's coming with the block and tackle cock rope device. It does also come with a Mission case, which you can see here. It's got enough room to put your quiver and goodies in it, and cocking rope scope, and it also comes with a really nice quiver. Now this quiver, Matthews has made this quiver for years on the regular compound bows, and this quiver we retail them out of here for $105. So it's all machined aluminum. It's a really nice quiver. It snaps on. This is all machined, and it cams in there, snaps, boom, there's your quiver. This quiver can also be mounted up top if you would prefer it up top. I got it underneath, that's where I like it. But anyways, the hawk scope's very good. It's illuminated, well, depending again there what scope you get. But retail wise, with their higher end one, it's going to be real close to this Excalibur Matrix 380. Now these guys are running, I'm going to weigh raw shaft here. It's coming with 3 bolts as well, the Mission bolts. And without a point in them, they're weighing 297 right at 300 grains. And so when you put a 100 grain point in it, you're looking at 400 grains. And then the Excalibur's running at 250 grain. So we put a 100 grain point in at 350 grains. So we're weighing in 50 grains less. So they're speed testing this one at 360. They're speed testing this one at 380. Now they're probably both about the same speed if we shot the same weight arrow out of them. The physical weight of them is really close to axle or tip to tip, which I can give you a couple of those measurements real quick. The outside limb tip, the outside cam tip, we're about right at 20 inches on the MXB 360, and we are right at 30 inches on the Matrix 380. Now the Matrix 380, coming to it, I wanted to explain what its package comes with. It's going to come with the string stops up here. It comes with a cocking device. It comes with their tack zone scope. The scope is a little bit nicer than any of the other ones. It's got in there, etched inside of the scope, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, all the way out to 60 yards. And it is illuminated red and green, which you can get the Mission one the same way. So it's 10 inches wider limb tip to limb tip. Speed wise, I'm saying these things are right at the same. Power strokes 13.5 inches, and power strokes 14 inches with the MXB. But this one here, we can adjust the poundage on it, which not that that's a big deal, but anyways, you can do that. Physical weight of the MXB 6.55 pounds. Physical weight, mass weight, they're saying, of the Excalibur is 5.9 pounds. So they're really close there. Power stroke, we went over that. Let's go overall length of the bow. Since this one's got a stirrup, we're right at 36 inches. And here we're 35.5 inches. So we're within a ½ inch overall length. Now the reason this guy is somewhat easier to cock on 160 pounds than your typical bows, because we don't have the stirrup and we're putting our foot right in here, and you don't, the thing is with a cock and a crossbow, if you're really short, you don't have any strength up here. All your strength, the average, well, I'm 6 foot, I can almost stand up, just bend over, stand up, which you'll see, and then just cock it. And this bow here is very similar. Now the draw weight on this one here is 260 pounds, but it cocks more like, if you ever watched one of my other videos, more like the 160 pound bow did. So the cockability is about the same. I will be doing another video on the trigger travel and on the trigger pull. You're just going to have to tune in and compare them. Now, I have not ever taken apart the Excalibur trigger. I have done some work on this Mission trigger, and I got it feeling really nice, and decreased the travel in it significantly and got it a lot smoother and polished it up some. So we will be shooting them, comparing noise levels, so on and so forth. I basically want to break them down. Guys, if you're looking for a nice high-end crossbow, both of these, this guy here retails right at $1,100, and depending on what scope you're in, and this MXB, you're right around the $1,100 mark as well, just depending, like I said, which one. The thing I would recommend, and I'm getting ready to put it on my MXB, is this HHA Optimizer speed dial. Buy the cheaper scope, resell your other scope on eBay or somewhere, get rid of it. But this speed dial, which I'll shoot a video on explaining it more, this dial, you range your target at 40 yards, 42 yards, whatever, and you turn the dial right here, and you got one crosshair inside of the scope instead of multiple crosshairs. So it's just like shooting regular pins. If you ever did archery, a lot of times people get excited, they go to shoot an animal or their target and they use the wrong pin, they put the wrong crosshair on it, you know, they're excited about something. So anyways, this HHA scope, you sight it into the correct arrow, you turn the dial, and it's dead on accurate. As far as overall accuracy, I haven't pulled both of these out and shot them off of bench yet. I hope to do that. Knowing Excalibur, they've been bulletproof for years and years. The quality is phenomenal. We have very few to zero problems with the Excalibur. It's an extremely reliable company. So far, the MXBs, I've sold at least 20 of them or so, and I've had no problems with them either. They're made here in the United States, up in Sparta, Wisconsin, made by Matthews Archery, if you're not familiar with the Mission line. And all the proceeds from the Mission Archery group do go to missionary groups and starving kids and stuff around the world. This company was built for a good cause. So we will be shooting them. I'll be doing some more in-depth deals, showing you some tricks, and so on and so forth. So keep tuned and keep up with DravesArchery.com. Thank you.